It's clearly the work of the devil.
Scared of the singularity.
Which is a great segue into our discussion about religion and atheists, because in the internet culture we live in today, I mean, there's that great rift between the Christians and the atheists, and it is neutral third parties. Now we're caught in the middle between their classical warfare. So our objective today is to figure out once and for all which brand is more abrasive and worse for society, the atheist crowd or the hyper-Christian crowd. So, and I know we're already kind of biased because we're leaving out like all the other religions.
What other religions?
Oh yeah, that's right, because we're in America.
That doesn't exist.
Not in this country of ours.
I hate internet Buddhists.
They're always just
Like
so...
bricks.
They are just so trying to permeate culture, pushing their beliefs on everyone. Okay, so I guess like a good place to start off is to kind of talk about our own religious background. So, as a snake handler, I'm very much a staunch believer in snake handling.
All right, well.
Everything else, I'm kind of on the fence about.
Well, I'm like a modern, I'm like an urban aesthetic, is what I go for.
Yes.
And just in the same way that the Buddha lived off of a single grain of rice every day, I try to live off of Slim Jims every day.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've heard that your mind is not for rent to any god or government.
No, in this day I am euphoric.
Oh,
And,
wow.
or whatever, and it's not thanks to any phony god, James.
Oh, wow. That is blasphemous.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I know. That's why my parents don't talk to me anymore.
As it should be, for many reasons.
Okay.
All right, so I guess like our great mutual experience we've had here is we went to the same university, and there was an atheist club on campus that was very antagonistic
Yes.
in getting their message across.
Yes, they. Let's see here. Shall I discuss the whole story of how we got there in the first place?
I think you have to.
All right. I think it adds a little context here. All right. So I have a club on campus, and we had a extremely prominent poster that we were kind of depending on existing for a while, and they sort of put theirs over it, and then I sort of kind of went on a rampage and tore down all of theirs all across the campus, and they sent me an email apologizing for the initial offense, and invited me to attend one of their public discussions, the debates about Christianity and atheism, and I went, and I saw James there as well, and we
Yes.
took it all. We took all the splendor that is modern atheist debate, and
Yes.
it was.
Well, I think calling it a debate is a little
Yes, that's
ill-fitting. It was more or less just a guy in a tuxedo wearing his...
smirking.
Yes,
He's a 30-year-old man-child smoking cigarettes and wearing sunglasses and a tuxedo and smirking, and then he in opposition to him at the debate, all of these horrible idiot Christians crawled out of the woodwork. And just to validate, I think he hired them.
I think so too. Their arguments were just so cheesy.
Yes,
and
they were
riddled with holes.
I could have handled that when I was 13.
They literally came out and said, "Yes, I am a Christian. I would love to debate you," in their robotic,
Yes.
scripted format.
Yes.
So anyway, that's pretty indicative of today's great schism between the two camps. So ultimately, at the end of the day, which one do you think is the more annoying of the two?
You know what? Atheists. Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Because that's my prerogative, though. I'm not really brought face to face with Christians all that often. Or no, the annoying Christian types. I'm not brought in contact with all the time. But walking around Kennesaw, it's just Scum City.
Yeah, I've heard that from several sources.
It's just... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kennesaw State University is the brony atheist fedora faggot capital of the world.
You can't use that term. Dude,
said,
that is not.
I said bag it.
The secular humanists are gonna like torch us for this. No,
I
I
said
do not agree with
I
that
said
statement.
bag. You can bleep me out.
Yes, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go back and yell in the post edit over that.
Yeah.
Wow, that is horrible.
Well, you're gonna pick up some video editing skills now, James.
I condemn your derogatory statement about bronies. Because clearly that's the most important niche we have here.
Bronies are the new homosexuals. Bronies are the new African Americans. We haven't seen anything shaping the political landscape since the civil rights movement in such a way.
You know, I agree with you on that
Yes.
statement.
As bronies. Brony atheists.
I can't wait to meet the brony equivalent of Malcolm X.
Brony X.
Yes. Rainbow Dash.
Alright. And then on your side, James.
On my side, I don't know. It really fluctuates. Depends on what's going on in popular media.
When do we have an influx of conservative Christians dominating the media?
Well, I mean, you had Dome Pass last week, you know, and you go to Conservapedia, and it's just absolutely just.
Well, you have to go out of your way.
And that's a good point. You do have to go out of your way to kind of confront the insane Christian demagogues.
Yes.
Whereas the atheists, I think, are a little bit more liberally scattered about in popular culture.
Yes. They're certainly at least the dominating force.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, not really atheism, but secularism is the dominating force.
Yeah.
Christians don't have their own Parks and Rec.
They don't. So as a social and political sort of group there, which one do you think is worse?
I mean, obviously the Christians.
Mm-hmm.
The conservative Christian wing.
So it almost seems like kind of like the atheists, in a way, are more annoying and ingrating in culture, but as far as actually having, you know, clout and power and social ability, you kind of lean towards Christians being the worst force.
Yes. Not that I think that the Christians have much power or sway anymore at all.
Even here in the Bible Belt, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, on a local level, yeah, but not on a national level at all.
Yeah,
they don't have anything.
It's kind of overstated, I think, even here in the South.
Yeah. Living in Texas and hating Christians doesn't mean anything anymore.
Well,
No, not like the good old days.
so it seems like we really can't get an answer here because they're both annoying but in different ways.
Yes, but I will much sooner go out of my way to poop all over the atheists than the Christians.
Yes.
Certainly. I think bringing the atheists to justice does more good for society than validating your existence with Christianity.
And that brings us to, I think, the great logical point, you know, is, are atheists actually being discriminated against?
No.
It's all
No.
basically a
Yes.
media creation in their heads.
Yes, it's a lie. No. No.
So the Bill Maher's and the amazing atheists of the world are just
Yes.
fantasizing.
Bill Maher is a great man. So is the amazing atheist. And if I saw them kissing, then what of it?
My favorite thing about Bill Maher is everybody knows him as the guy from Religulous and Politically Incorrect, but he always be the guy from House 2 to me.
Yes.
He was killed by a pterodactyl in that
That's
one.
a great movie.
It is. It clearly is.
I
We should
know.
have done a video about that instead.
Yeah,
It's just
I
a
know.
waste of time.
Yeah, I know. House is a great franchise.
It is.
It
It's
says
very,
Houseu.
It's very underrated. I like the fact that you can go to like a Blockbuster in Mexico and it's Casa.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's true.
well, there you go. We finally settled the debate. Atheists technically more annoying, but Christians do more social harm. So,
Yeah. But not for long.
Not for long. It's about to be inverted. Yes. So, is there any way the two can come together in some form of harmony?
The singularity.
Yes. Let's combine the two into a Reese's peanut butter cup of
Nasty.
Secularism.
Neck beard, mullet, rebel flag, wearing bronies. Can I mention the bronies again?
I think you can. Bronies. Well, there you go. That's pretty much this entire religious debate summed up. Nobody wins.
No. America
Nobody.
sucks.
It truly does. Kind of.